Madrid, Spain today, and today it is cold and brisk. Brr. Got my gloves on, all of my winter gear, trying to stay warm. Today I'm checking out of my hostel in Madrid and taking a flight to Portugal. First time for me to go to Portugal. I'm going to Porto. So I'm checking out of my hostel. Checkout time is 12 o'clock noon. Fortunately, they were letting me store my luggage and use their kitchen facilities to make myself some lunch. But I'm going to make a quick trip to the Apple store. The internet has been rather slow in both of the hostels that I stayed at here in Madrid. And so I've been going to the Apple store where I can upload an entire episode of my vlog in 4 minutes instead of taking 20 hours. So I'm headed to the Apple store to do my upload for the day, back to the hostel, get some lunch, and then prepare for my flight today. It is so cold out today that my breath is misting as I'm breathing. It is just really quite frigid. It's just penetrating all the way through my gloves and through my coat. I don't think I'm going to do any sightseeing today. It'll be just a short trip to the Apple store, then back to the hostel to try to stay inside where it's warm. Finish my video upload at the Apple store. I'm going to head back to the hostel, cook myself some lunch, and then just hang out inside where it's a little bit warmer. My breath is still misting up from it being so cold. And then probably we'll head out to the airport about 4 o'clock this afternoon. My flight is at a little bit after 7. I've checked out of my hostel and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I am getting on the metro heading to the airport. It takes about 45 minutes, 50 minutes depending on the transfers. It's slightly complicated to transfer from my hostel. I have to actually do 2 transfers for a total of 3 different metro lines to get out to the airport. I purchased my ticket. It's €5 for this tiny little ticket that I have to hold on to for the entire transfer and all the way to the end. So basically I just walk up to this machine and stick it through with the arrow first. Walk through and take your ticket back with you. That's the key, is to take your ticket with you. After that, it's just a matter of making sure I get off at the correct stops to transfer to the next metro. My first metro has arrived. Just got to get on this and make it to my correct exit point. Made it off at my first stop. It's super critical to follow these signs and make sure you're going in the correct direction, correct train. So I need blue number 10 going towards the hospital. That's the most important thing. Need to make sure I get on going the correct direction. If you get off at the wrong stop or go the wrong direction, your life could be really miserable, taking 15-20 minutes, sometimes longer, just to turn around to go back, because sometimes you can't just hop off a train and go the opposite direction. Sometimes you have to actually go in a loop and change lines to turn around. So it can get really complex. Here's the second tram. You can see this goes towards the hospital. Alright, so now I'm on to my third tram. This one is pink number 8, which goes to the Aeropuerto. Let's see, pink number 8, Aeropuerto. So I've got to go left here. Slight complication. I just noticed that there are 2 exits for the airport, one for the terminals 1 through 3, and then a different exit for the T4 terminal. And I'm not sure which one is Ryanair. I've got to ask some people and find out which one of these 2 I need to go to. I found my ticket for the Ryanair lines. I have a pre-printed boarding pass, and it lists T1 Terminal 1 on the ticket. So I'm going to go ahead and head out to the airport and exit at Terminal 1. And here is my metro out to the airport. Should be just a few minutes until my exit. I've made it off my last tram at the airport exit. Just need to follow the crowds out to the airport and find my gate. That's why you need to hold on your little ticket, is to get out of the very last exit when you get off the tram. So you need to hold on to your little ticket. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get through the gate to get out. There we go. It's 5 o'clock now. My flight leaves at 7, so timing is pretty good. Looks like this is where I need to be. I looked on the terminal display and it says that I need to be at 3:57, so looks like the right place. Reached the security point, so I just have to pass through security and then walk out to my gate. I've got about 2 hours or so before my flight leaves. Just announced my gate. I'm at C45. Headed out there, about 1 hour till we board the plane. About to board, just need to show them my pass. We just landed and our flight was about 15 minutes behind schedule and taking off, so we landed here about, I think it's 9 o'clock here. So it's a little bit late. I need to get through customs here because I'm in Portugal now, and then find a metro to get to my hostel, so hopefully I'll be there by 10 o'clock. This is a little bit of a surprise. I just walked through baggage claim and walked out, and there's no customs here or anything like that to walk through and get a passport stamp. So, but it's all in the EU. Maybe that's why they knew it's connecting flight. No big deal. But anyway. Don't get an extra stamp in my passport. That's okay. I really enjoy asking locals for directions and help. It gives me a chance to engage, to hear local accents, to meet the people, to find out about the personalities. Very nice man at one of the booths there gave me a Metro card that I can charge up, put some money on, and he gave me directions how to leave the airport and go to the Metro. Lady over here just helped me out again, and she told me I've got 20 minutes before the metro here leaves, this tram, and I have to go downstairs and fill this card that I have. So that's the next step, is to find the lady downstairs who will fill my card for me, and I can come back up here, and in 20 minutes this metro will take me into the city. Is the third lady, or third person to help me tonight. She helped me with filling my card here when using the machine, and then I had to validate it on this yellow box here, and now I go upstairs and get on the metro. Made it off the metro at my stop. Everything went perfectly smooth. I'm almost to my hostel. It's just about a half a block away. There's about an hour time change, so it's actually 9 o'clock here instead of 10 o'clock, so that's good news. I'm going to go check in my hostel. That's probably all I have for tonight. Savor the moment, be happy, and pursue your passions. See you next episode.